Good morning to all my brothers and sisters of the human race, the human body. um, Thank you for the support on this. Yeah, I, that's it. Just thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So there are uh, there are a lot of different types of meditation, just like I've talked about before, with context and perspective relating to the confining words in the human language. Meditation can mean different things from different vantage points. You know, that makes me think about my mom. I don't know if she, when she was around, if she realized that writing is a form of meditation. It's the process, right? In the human perspective here, maybe that's not the right word, overused perspective. So in the human experience, it seems like when we're in spirit, that's kind of like a variation in some context of what meditation is being in spirit. Now, it means a lot of different things. That's not the only thing that it means. Um, so, I mean, you know, if I'm washing a truck, it's a mindless task. You know, I could just let everything go, and it's a form of meditation where I'm just being. I'm dealing with the intrusive thoughts and throwing them away like the garbage that they are, you know, everything moving and shifting, changing. As my external senses see and pick up things and recognize patterns and interpret them, then these thoughts come in, right? We don't have to hold on to it. Holding on to thoughts could be a way that pain is created. Maybe holding on to anything, because everything is constantly growing and changing. The external environment, us as individuals, and if we look at it like a big science experiment, right? Just talk about grade school science experiments. You got your constant, and then you got your variables. And there's so many variables in this human experience. Constantly changing. Sociological influences, our physical environment, our perspective, you know, psychological and emotional. Spiritually, philosophically. So when my mom was around, my mom enjoyed writing and journaling, and just seemed like a lot of the times I don't think I appreciated it at the time, which is, seems like part of the human experience. But when she was doing this, the words would just kind of flow, and she would just write and write and write, and then there'd be some really, really great stuff in there that filtered through once all the superficial, when she got into it, she'd, and that's meditation, right? Is it's not coming from you, it's more coming through you. And then again, like I've said in other videos, give back. When something's given to you, and it's very inspiring. You're like, wow, did I write that? The best thing is, thank you. Or we can take credit for it, but in my perspective, I really think that's building the ego up. And what I mean by ego, again, is the sense of self. And it is part of you. I've talked about in the past throwing it away, and maybe that's the wrong term. It's not about necessarily throwing it away, but separating it. If you dissect all the little parts that make you, and you can be mindful about them, every little piece, then you don't get, what's the word, taken over by them. There's a word for it. Jeez. What is that word? It's when somebody, well, they make a lot of movies about it, right? Where something takes over the individual. There's possesses, yeah. When the thing possesses you.